welcome to this channel. Don't forget to like, to share, and also to subscribe. In the news today, Obi never offered Deji anything. Who said this? A journalist, renowned journalist, author, and columnist Ike Aboyin has dismissed claim by social media activist Deji Adeyanju that the Labour Party LP presidential candidate in the 2023 elections, Peter Obi, offered him money for support. Aboyin, who said he personally brokered and attended the meeting between Obi and Adeyanju ahead of the elections, described Adeyanju's allegations as false. In a statement released in Abuja on Friday, Aboyin explained that Obi never made any monetary or material offer during their 3-hour discussion, contrary to Adeyanju's account on social media. I was at the meeting Deji had with Obi and was there all through. None of the things Deji claimed ever happened. No money was offered during or after the meeting, and there was no promise of any, to the best of my knowledge, Aboyin said. He recalled that in July 2022, Adeyanju had also suggested that Obi was open to accepting an appointment from the then APC presidential candidate Bola Tinubu, another claim Aboyin privately challenged at the time. According to Aboyin, the meeting he arranged was intended to explore Adeyanju's possible candidacy for the AMAC House of Representatives seat under the Labour Party, not for inducement. It would be unfair to my conscience as a Christian and a journalist to allow the Adeyanju to continue with this false narrative. Obi simply shared his life and political journey as he has always done publicly, nothing more, he added. Aboyin further expressed disappointment that Adeyanju, now a lawyer, would still peddle what he called a voyage of blackmail, urging him to uphold truth and honor if he hopes to grow in his profession. Well, the matter between Peter Obi and Deji Adeyanju, of course, many defense seems to be coming up. One of it is the one that is coming from an author and a columnist who is also a journalist, Ike Aboyin, as regards the situation on ground, because Deji Adeyanju has already accused Peter Obi to be a fraud, and as far as he is concerned, Nigerians shouldn't give their vote to him. But here is a defense coming up for him. We could remember that Aisha Yesufu also came out, this time around not in defense of Peter Obi, but to ask subtly that Adeyanju should present facts, evidences, so that they, as supporters of Peter Obi, can sit down and look at it and have a rethink. Well, that's another quarter entirely. But this one is talking about the fact that some of the allegations that are laid by Deji Adeyanju, they are not true, they are unfounded. And there is no place that Peter Obi offered Deji Adeyanju money at all, because when they met prior to 2023 election, Peter Obi did not offer him any money. All he did was to tell the activists, a social media activist, about his own personal life and how he has been talking to people, which he has always been speaking about, even in public space. And he told the public that they had a 3-hour discussion, and there is not any part of the discussion that talk about any monetary or material offering during their discussions. So contrary to what Adeyanju's account of social media has said. But there is a certain point that we need to put in perspective, which is, well, maybe Peter Obi had another meeting with Adeyanju that Aboyin wasn't part of. And if he wasn't part of it, it will to a large extent be that he wasn't part of it, and then he might not be informed or have that kind of information with him. But the one he was in, he said, I was at the meeting and the jihad with Obi, and I was there all through, and none of the things they claimed ever happened. No money was offered during or after the meeting, and there was no promise of any, to the best of his own knowledge. That's what he has said. So, well, this one is now between the word of Obi versus the word of Adeyanju. If Obi's, people are coming to defend him to a large extent, I think the matter is already going before a competent court of law, and let's wait and see what the court will, eventually decide on the issue. And we could also remember that the Adeyanju had also challenged Peter Obi that if what he is saying concerning him are not true, he should go to a competent court of law. Let him sue him, and then they will meet in court. So for those who want to see evidence, they will go and see it in court. And for those who are defending Obi, they should also go and defend him even in the court of law. And for those who want to debunk all that the judge Adeyanju has said, they should go to the court of law and see what is going to happen. Because apart from the fact that the Adeyanju, according to what Aboyin said, that he said that Peter Obi offered him money to give him support for the 2022 in the election. He was also of the opinion that he said that Adeyanju suggested that Obi was open to accepting an appointment from Bola Ahmed Tinubu, the then APC presidential candidate. Another claim that Aboyin privately challenged at the time, that there is no place that an Obi had a meeting with a Tinubu even to get a private appointment. But according to Aboyin, the meeting he arranged was intended to explore Adeyanju's possible candidacy for Amac House of Representatives seat under the Labour Party, not for inducement. Well, the man has categorically come out to now speak on the agenda of his meeting with Obi's meeting with Adeyanju, which he Aboyin was the one who arranged the meeting. So it's going to be unfair to his own conscience as a Christian and as a journalist to allow Deji to continue with the false narrative. But to a large extent, maybe he knew Deji and Obi met once, but then if they have met another time, he might not be able to say. But Obi has simply shared his life and political journey as he has always done publicly and nothing more. Those are the things that Aboyin is privy to, and that's what he's telling us. But we really want to know if Adeyanju is lying to us, to align to all Nigerians. Of course, he's the one that will face the shame. He is the legal practitioner. He knows the implication of derailing the people or lying against Nigerians. But to a large extent, Aboyin had further he expressed disappointment that Adeyanju now, a lawyer, will still peddle what he called a voyage of blackmail as against Peter Obi, and he has urged Adeyanju to uphold truth and honor if he hopes to grow even in his profession. Well, the court will let us know. Keep liking our channel. Don't forget to subscribe. Make sure you share. Give us your thumbs up. Thank you.